All right. Welcome to Capital Culture. I'm your host, Christopher Wheeler, and today we have a special episode. But if you've been enjoying the episodes, please make sure to like and subscribe. Now, let's get down to it. We are with someone who came out of the gates swinging a few years ago with single after single after single, and they all did crazy numbers, to be quite frank. And I feel like if he keeps on the right path, he could be Toronto's savior. With that being said, we are sitting down with YTN PACO.
Now we coming, man. Big Paco in the building.
I appreciate you coming down today. Thank you.
Yeah, no, Cody.
Thank you. And I got some good questions for you today, and I think we're going to have a good conversation because I feel like a lot of people sitting at home and a lot of younger artists could learn from this conversation we're about to have. So with that being said, this is your second time on on my show. New studio at Moonlight. Thank you to everyone at Moonlight, Yusuf, Rob, and Sava. But the last time I saw you was about 18 months ago. So I have a new starting question for you specifically. So I'll start out like this. How has YTN PACO evolved as an artist and as a person since the last time I saw you?
Since the last time you saw me, it's a good question.
Yeah. Take your time.
So you're moving, brother?
Well, online, I haven't dropped in like 7 months, so I just been...
It's been 8 months, actually, so we'll get to that too.
Jeez, he's counting.
I was on track with it, but I haven't dropped a video in like 8 months, right? So I just been in the studio trying to get that track, you know? I just kept working. That's how I like to work, yo. Sometimes I just say, yo, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll see one sound, see if I fuck with it. I might fuck with it, and I'll just put that one track away for like a tape or some shit. And then, you know.
So your last drop was 9 months ago. You've been in the studio in the last 9 months just grinding?
For
because
sure.
You got to realize maybe your fan base might be a little bit thirsty or even annoyed.
Yeah, I know it's crazy because there's a lot of other people dropping too, right? But fuck, I just, I like to take time with this shit, There's no need to rush. I want to live a long life, right?
100%. What would you say the biggest lesson you've learned in the last 12 months would be, musically and personally?
Musically and personally? Musically, I think they really do have to be consistent, though. There's no such thing as, like, take time for real. Like, I know that you have to be, like, on them, like, you know? And then,
so you just said something right there. You said you have to be consistent. Would you say your music releases have been consistent in the last 9 months? So I just kind of want to know what's going on in your head, because I know you're so talented. So I just want to kind of see more output. So what are you thinking there? Kind of.
I was just dealing with some personal shit, truth be told. So it's just it took a little break on the music. I said, let me focus on this, deal with this, then I'll jump back in the game. But I was hitting the studio when I had free time and shit, So I have a cool tape build up for these guys, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll make amends. It's all good.
100%. So you hear that, fans at home, music is coming. But in the terms of you had to take some personal time, what did you need to step back from the industry and just take time for yourself? Like what did you do? How did you recuperate mentally, and how necessary was that for your upcoming comeback right now?
Well, I say it's quite easy. I say take time to yourself, like I don't link up with much people, I stay to myself, just stay focused on what I'm trying to do. I don't watch Face, don't watch Pockets, none of that shit.
So in the last 12 months, you've been dealing with personal issues. Instead of me asking about them, if I were to give you 3 wishes in the last 12 months, how would you use them? In the sense of, would you go back and change something? Would you wish that maybe...
In the last how much months?
12 months, in the last year. What would you do if I gave you 2 wishes or 3 wishes kind of deal?
The most wish I could do with a wish is probably drop more music.
Okay. And is that just a lack of discipline? I'm just being real with you. Me and you chop it up a lot.
I guess you could say that.
Is your management on you in the terms of getting you in the studio? Because you just said you're in the studio quite a lot. So it's just, is it for you being self-conscious in the sense of like, I don't feel 100% confident in the music I'm producing, and like you're a perfectionist and you don't want to release music that's not top tier kind of deal? Or is it just like, I don't even know how to elaborate in the sense, because you have the talent, and like if I look at your numbers, your last year you've been...
To be honest, it's not really an excuse. Like,
Yeah.
if I were to sit here and give you an excuse, there's no excuse. Like, at the end of the day, I could have dropped music, you know what I mean? There's nothing that could have stopped me from dropping music, you know what I mean? I guess you could really just say I didn't want to.
Okay,
So,
okay.
like, I have music, I have bangers on bangers. It's not like, yo, I'm making bare shit music or I'm going to the studio, spending my money on pointless tracks. Nah, it's not like that. It's just, I want everything to be perfect. So like, if I'm about to drop a video, I want to be able to drop at least 6, 7 videos, have that lined up before I go drop one video, then have the fans waiting 4 months, 5 months for the next video, right? So that was really my plan this whole time, right? I'm gonna try to really reveal the secrets like that, but fuck, guess you guys want to know, right? I'm working on 1, 2 tapes. I just finished another tape, and like, yeah.
Your last tape was 8 or 9 months ago. So you've been in the studio the last 12 months. How many tapes would you have ready for the summer? Do you plan on dropping something in the summer? And then I want to add on to that question in the sense of, you said you didn't want to. Why didn't you want to? Like, what was the why?
Because this Toronto scene sometimes is annoying. It's very, very annoying Toronto scene when it comes to music.
I hear you. What would it be about? What's so annoying to you? Is it the lack of support? Is it...
Honestly, it's not even the lack of support. Like, I care less who supports me and who doesn't. You know, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. That's what it is. You know, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I don't care where you're from, what it is. It is what it is. If it's love, it's love. But it's like, look at it like, fuck. Don't really mean too much, though. Like, it's just, the internet's a different, like...
Yeah, it's very... Do you read the comments, or you try and ignore the comments? Because honestly, I researched for this interview.
You have to rap a certain way, you feel me? You have to say certain shit. You have to bring certain shit, or you're not...
Yeah.
completely relevant to the moment. Or it's like, you can be making good music, but fuck, it doesn't matter if you got other people talking about bullshit in their tracks and shit. No? Fuck.
But like, I feel like with your music, it's so melodic and you ride a melody so well. I feel like you have such a unique sound, so it's not like I feel like you would be necessarily trying to be synonymous to the other people rapping in the Canadian rap industry. I think your sound is unique, so it'll stand out across the border. So like, I never would have thought someone with your sound would be like thinking about the general content that's being rapped in the industry, you know, because you're
me
just...
myself too, I was trying to like, you know, change lyrics and shit, trying not to rap about violence, look about how you're in the trenches, you know?
Absolutely.
But, like, that's another reason I wasn't dropping too, because I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck, let me see if I could change the genre, you know? So I cooked up a 1, 2 different joints, and then I'm like, fuck, nah.
Okay, so you've been experimenting. That's great, dude. 100%. And as you grow, you know that's exactly kind of how you move forward as an artist. So that's good to hear.
So like, my plan is basically just to put all those on like a tape, you know, get a nice, decent little name for it.
Kind of like what Drake did with his Afrobeats album, if you will. Okay, I think you should do that, you know, but in terms of timing, management, seeing when it's the right time.
I'm hoping the end of summer, at least mid-summer.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest midsummer because the fans are wanting something, you know.
The fans will get bare videos before the tape. I mean, it has to be it. It has to be mixed perfectly. You know what I mean? Mastered. You know what I mean? Cover has to be done properly. Have to make sure it's the right cover.
Well, I feel like right now is the time for you because Toronto's in shambles in the sense of they've lost a lot of rappers to arrests or charges, or you know what I mean. The time is now in the sense where you are someone with the talent to start flooding the market. So I just wanted to think if you took that into account right now, or your team's taking that into account, and the fact that like, yo, the time is now in the sense like you have the talent, you have the discography, the foundation. It's just about staying consistent, as you say. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you're right.
So we've obviously talked about a mixtape coming midsummer. I kind of want to talk about the tape you dropped 9 months ago. Talk about the track CZ's World and what it meant to you. And I'm assuming he passed. Is that your friend that passed away? And are you comfortable enough to talk about that?
Oh,
If
for
not,
sure. That's my dog. That's my brother. You know what I mean? That's the reason we do this music shit. You feel me? That's a legend right there. That's a Southside legend. You know what I mean? You have to put some respect on his name for real. Yeah.
No,
That's my
100%.
guy. That track, it means a lot to me for different reasons. It was my favorite track on the tape just because of how it sounded. It wasn't even just about the fact that it's about my bro. I just like my voice on that track, you know? So I felt like, it's peaceful, it's blessed. Bump it. I was playing that shit on repeat. Like, probably about a couple months, 5, 4, 6 months before it even came out, you know? So then, yeah, I just had to drop it, you know?
do you ever think of, because you're the melody in your music is so top tier. Do you ever think of like just making like summertime like pop music? You know
I
what I
did
mean?
one
Like,
of those, you know, I'm gonna drop it.
yeah, you know,
I
because
did one
you
of
have the
those,
versatility with you.
I
It's
did
crazy.
for the little gal, you know, my shot is
That's good. Now I kind of want to tackle a serious subject right now. I saw some things come up on your Instagram about, I'd say 3 months ago, and you were ready to quit music. Can you tell me how you got to that, I guess, decision and what mentality brought you
I'll
there?
be honest with you.
Say again?
We want me to be honest with you.
Absolutely. I want you to be honest to your fans and everyone at home. But yeah, with me too. I don't care.
My complete honest reason is, fuck, I was experimenting stuff.
Okay.
To be honest, I was looking at it like, I don't even give two shits at a point where it's like sometimes I care about music and sometimes I don't, you know? So, well, guess you could say I'm moody, but I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So I was looking at it like,
So, if I see what's going on, I haven't dropped in a minute. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
9 months.
Let's
I'm
see what's
counting.
going. Let's see what these guys are on. You know?
Yeah,
There's some shit.
yeah.
And then, boom, I posted something else after that, like, don't let depression get a hold of you. or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
Talk about that.
And then, like, I guess for the fans, a lot of people misunderstood what I was saying. I wasn't saying I'm fucking depressed, crying, or I'm washed up, home, sad. You know what I mean? I was saying just, look out. Don't let depression get a hold of you. People lose their brethren all the time, you know what I mean? A lot of shit happens in the streets. Niggas get locked up. Niggas get the elbow. There's rats out here, you know what I mean? You gotta, keep your head up. I'm saying, don't let depression get a hold of you. I'm the only nigga that has feelings and shit, you know? So,
Do you
fuck.
think in the community, especially of, I don't know, let's say your age group or a category, it's not cool to say you need, let's say, your mental health checked, or you need to check on your bro, especially in, let's say,
I mean, look at it like this. If you really need help,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people, they have family, you know?
No, 100%.
So if it's like, if the people in your family can't help you, of course you have friends. But I feel like the internet's never really the place to seek out unless it's really that.
Oh, agreed.
It's really what's the word? Detrimental? Or
No. It's the last ditch effort kind of deal. Like I gotta reach out to the social media.
Yeah.
It's the last.
So it's
100%. Last ditch effort. We'll go with that. I like that one.
So it's like, I don't really like the internet thing, but I'm not judging nobody. Everybody has
100%,
their own way to experience and let shit out and shit. But like, I'm sure everyone has that one real friend they can talk to, or that one person in their life that can, help them out in a certain way. I mean, I know I have a few people. If I really was like that, I could holler at a couple people. Say,
Let me ask you a pretty serious question. Let's see if you. I just want your just plain opinion. Do you still believe in yourself?
Oh, 1,000%.
Good. I just think shit. No, that's relief, man. Because like I know we traveled up a lot when like in behind the scenes, and like you have so much talent, and yeah, you've been through a lot. But I feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel if you just like stay disciplined. And fuck, bro, like I'm telling you, the time is now in the sense of we just lost Doovie to a charge. Like hopefully that works out or whatever.
Can't really say we lost, bro.
Yeah, we don't know, but I'm just saying you could fill a void, bro. Like the time is now.
could be out tomorrow, you know what I mean? Just,
True. No, 100%.
Never wish worse on nobody, you know?
No, absolutely. So let me ask you a question. You've been in the game for such a long time. What would you say your favorite piece of music you've made in the last 3 years?
My last 3 years? Oh, I have a couple songs actually.
Yeah, drop
I have
it.
like probably like, all right, you want released or?
Yeah, release, because people don't, you
so
know.
release my top. I'll
Top
give you guys
3.
my
We'll top 5. We'll
my
top
top
5.
5. All right.
Okay.
My number 1 song, Seas World. I ain't gonna bat. Might not be you guys', but it's my
Okay.
number 1. Then I got my number 2 is probably Saint Laurent.
Okay.
And then my number 3 would probably be No Manners. All right. Then my number 4 would be Galloway Road. You know, that's just a classic for me. And my number 5 would be Switch.
Melody didn't make it.
Huh?
Melody didn't make it.
Yo, it's not the reason Melody didn't
That got
make
posted a lot of places.
The reason Melody didn't make it is because it's just like, yo, that one, I liked it. But it wasn't like the other ones, like how much I had it on repeat, like the other ones.
No,
like,
100%. When you're not listening or making your own music, who are you listening to? Do you listen to anything interesting that the fans wouldn't think, you know, like it would be surprising to us? Be like, oh shit.
Were you talking like Toronto?
No, anything, like, hey, Carly Rae Jepsen, you know, Jesse Reyes, you know, Kebabs, Ice Spice, come on.
No, I ain't bump no Ice Spice. I ain't
Come
gonna front
on.
you. But you know, she goes hard for sure. That's not in my. I'm not in the crib or I'm not in the whip.
No,
Like,
100%.
it's not the vibe, bro.
Like,
But, you know,
keep it a stat.
she goes hard. This guy's a fool, dog. What the fuck? The what boy thing, dog.
So who would it be?
I've got to think about that still.
No, we'll
because,
put some Jeopardy music,
like,
you know?
yo, I listen to a lot of different genres, even if it's not just me playing it. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, like, my Dukes, they're Akon and shit.
Akon, okay.
I think, yo, I personally have 1 or 2 Akon tunes I'll probably listen to and shit. No cap.
Okay.
Like, fuck.
Anyone in America? Who you listen to in America right now
America,
that's
you're talking
not relevant? That's like Akon's is a legend.
Like, rapping shit. Like,
Hey, or country? I don't know what you listen
I
to.
listen to pretty much everything that's hard. No homo. Like, pretty much. You know what I mean? Everything. Like, yo, I like the Lil Durk tape was pretty hard.
Do you like the new tape?
That was hard.
What did you think of the single?
Which one?
The with J. Cole.
Oh, it's a banger still.
Yeah. I think the hook was
Caught
a
me
banger.
at guard at first, you know?
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect him to come like that on the chorus. I wasn't expecting that still on the front. And then, you know?
100%.
We played it again. It was super heated still.
I want to hold you to a date on this because we've been talking about this for a whole interview. Because I want to hold them accountable, fans at home. Can you give us let's go a month when the fans can expect you to start releasing music again?
Yeah, I just previewed something on my page today, so we're dropping next week, gang. You know, we coming. Come on, we back and we better,
Let's go. I must have been traveling on the way up. I must have missed that. Okay, this is a good question. I'm interested to hear your answer. Why should fans still care about your music in 2023, even though you have not dropped in 10 months? Because a lot of people, if they don't drop in 10 months, they lose the wave. Tell me why they should care.
I probably did lose a look of wave, to be honest
Just a
with
bit.
you, you know?
Titsy.
Fuck, be real. But, you know, you guys will understand what real music is. To me, I feel like I make real music, you know? I feel like it gets deeper than my melodies because a lot of the shit, it's just, you know, straight from the heart. Or it's just, you know, it's really shit that I know other people listen to too. It's not just about me, you know? I'm like, fuck. Honestly, Toronto is a very talented city, but at the same time, it's a talented city full of bullshit.
Well said.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of easy to stick out in the sense if you could actually put your work into it.
Yeah, if you just
know?
drop consistently.
So that's my plan, to keep putting my heart and work into it.
You better
keep
drop
going. Nobody's gonna
consistently.
stop me. You know, it's like I'm only 21. I have years. I know.
Absolutely, you're very young. So let me ask you a little
Absolutely.
curveball. You're just kind of saying you're bigging up the city and talent. This is an old question I used to ask artists at the end of the interviews. If you had to pick 3 artists in Toronto to take on tour with you to sell tickets, who would you bring?
Killy.
Okay.
That's for sure.
That'd be a good track, you and Killy, for sure.
That's
you guys
for
have a
sure,
good, nice little sound together.
For sure. Can't lie. The low bread, that's my dog.
Okay, little brat, got you.
For sure. fuck, probably one of the man from the hood, like Franny or fucking.
Okay.
You got fucking Broski G-Boy or SL. Bring one of the man, you know.
Okay.
Always gotta have one of the man.
Safe answer. I agree. I don't know if they. I think you're the most popping from the hood, but I'm allowed them to come on the tour 100%. I'm not managing it, you know.
Or if you're saying if you're excluding the hood.
No, I'm not.
If you're excluding the hood's gonna follow me either way.
Yeah, regardless.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure you'd mix them in your set.
Let me give you one next. All right, it could be Broski Doobie. It could be Fuck. It could be, It could be, it could be anybody.
100%.
It could be literally anybody.
You know what I'll do? I'll put a poll on my story, and I'm like, yo, I'll tell the Asher fans, I'm like, yo, what 3 artists you guys want me to do?
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck who they are.
Do you have any performances this summer planned?
Yo, actually, 1-2 people had messaged me about some performances, so if that's actually locked in, yeah.
Okay. So chance to see him live. Check it out wherever. Dates to be announced.
We plan to do our own little show, you know, and just to do it, look for fun and shit for the fans, you know.
Now, I'm going to give you the camera right there. It's your close-up camera. If you have a message for your fans, I'm going to let you conclude with a message, and then we're going to go into the next segment, which is a kind of a game segment. We'll see how many questions you answer. But there's your close-up camera. What do you have to say to your fans?
Message for you guys. I like to really say is, yo, just be yourself. You know what I mean? And do what's best for you. Don't let nobody tell you shit. You know what I mean? And, fuck. Respect your elders, unless they're on some goofy shit. You know what I mean? So, that's all I can really say to you guys. Like, you know, fuck, tune in. If you fuck with me, tune in. If you don't fuck with me, it's okay. One day you will. Tune in. You feel me?
I love the mentality.
Big Paco.
I appreciate it, dog.
No, I can't cry.
Paco, Wheeler, Capital Culture,
Big
signing off. We'll see you in the next segment and in the next episode. And if you've been enjoying the interviews, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going hard here all year. Shout out Rob, Sava, and Yusuf, and my whole team at Uniclify. John Perez, my amazing producer. Metro! We'll see you in the next one.
Come on, gang.
Come on.